Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki. And today, I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020@gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable. And please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One. Good morning, Naughty Crew. Welcome back to my channel, Naughty Love Movement. It's your host, Nikki or Naughty, whatever you prefer. And thank you all for joining me. And your girl been up doing research. We got a great show, okay? I posted it. A lot of people approach me like, why people keep saying Jay-Z is next? Do you think Jay-Z and Beyonce are getting a divorce? And you hear all type of speculation going on, but your girl got to researching. And the rabbit hole goes deep. The rabbit hole goes deep, and I'm gonna share what I found with you guys. Everything that we discussed today is allegedly. I'm taking a break from the trending topics because I need a break. Okay, it's a lot. It's a lot. Keeping up with all them topics. All right, so we just gonna change the pace today. All right. Before we get into it, please make sure you're hitting that like button, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Share my content. Leave comments. Thumbs up this video, okay? All the engagement helps YouTube know that we're here, all right? So like, comment, share. Those are the three important things. And last but not least, donate to the channel. Yes, we accept Cash App, Super Chat. We are monetized over here, okay? Your girl done did work to get monetized, all right? I hit the ground myself. Right? I did that. I ain't coming with no tricks and flips. I did it all myself. So please support the channel. All right. Also, subscribe to my backup channel, Naughty Crew Live Podcast. All right. We're trying to get monetized over there because we always have to have a backup plan. All right. And I apologize for being a few minutes late. I was just getting things set up for you guys because I'm like, where should I be? I'm telling you, Naughty Crew, the rabbit hole goes freaking deep. And we're going to take a trip down memory lane and bring it to present day. And it all started with me seeing one TikTok. I'm going to drop this intro, give people a chance to load up in the room. Thumbs up this video. Yes. Happy hump day, everybody. And a hump day it is. Everybody humping around. You gonna find out. You gonna find out today. Oh my God. Let's take a trip down memory lane. All right. What's up, Toya? Good morning. I see you. To my people in the bushes, good morning to y'all too. Engage with the channel. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Doesn't matter. Disengage with the channel. All right. Ooh. It all started off with this TikTok Naughty Crew that sent me down this rabbit hole. And I was like, whoa, what is this about? What is this about? And so many people are like, you think Jay-Z next? You think Jay-Z next? Well, I found a little bit of clues as to why he possibly may be next on the chopping block. All right. Shout out to this TikToker, Crazy. Here we go.
Guys, the behind the scenes video has officially hit the internet of this video. And when I say it's disturbing, it's disturbing. Let's take a look. Here you have Jay-Z and Marina Abramovic surrounded by a crowd of people at his video shoot Picasso. Now you ask yourself, why does he have Marina Abramovic in this video? Well, soon after this video, he was on the list of 100 most influential people, right below Barack Obama, which caused many people to question, why is Jay-Z on that list when he's done not much more than be a musical influence? Well, we have to start looking deeper, people. Look at this video. This is Marina Abramovic with Jay-Z doing the most awkward things. What is going on? I'm not going to go too into detail on this video on who Marina is. You can simply Google her name. Prodigy from Mobb Deep also left a letter about Jay-Z, saying that Jay-Z knew the evil that he was in, but decided to ignore it because Jay-Z wanted to be.
Let's pause there. Okay. Let's see. Let's read this letter. Jay-Z knows the truth, but he chose sides with evil in order to be accepted in the corporate world. Jay-Z conceals the truth from the Black community in the world and promotes the lifestyle of the beast instead. I'm revealing some astonishing information. If people will if people would just do a little research and see Prodigy, Dr. York, African Bambaataa are the truth. Jay-Z is a goddamn lie. I have so much fire in my heart that I will relentlessly attack Jay-Z, Illuminati, and every other evil that exists until my lights are put out, which is damn near impossible because my power in the streets is incredible. I fear nothing and no one. I'm fearless because the truth has set me free from the Illuminati, mental enslavement, and I have been empowered by God and the universe. Oh my God. So Prodigy is a member of Mobb Deep. Hold on 1 second. I just need to check something. Yes, he is the one that passed away, and I believe he suffered with sickle cell. So this is Prodigy. I just had to double check. Hey, fast girl. I just had to double check. But this is Prodigy. This is who wrote the letter. All right. He was born November 2nd, 1974, and he passed away June 20th of 2017. Okay. And it's weird, the circumstances behind his death. E News can confirm the hip hop star died from accidentally choking. That's weird. Ahead of his sudden passing, the rapper choked on an egg in the hospital where he was being treated for his sickle cell anemia. Naughty Crow. Naughty Crow. I'm sorry. That whole thing is.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
It's just. After that letter, it's some strange things going on in Hollywood, okay? I mean, come on. What are the chances the man has sickle cell? and he passed away from choking on an egg. Just like Aaliyah, she expressed that she didn't want to get on that plane, but all of a sudden she was drugged, and they went against her wishes and put her on the plane anyway. Mary J said out of her mouth that was a sacrifice. Aaliyah. Anyway, let's get the rabbit hole runs deep. It's some diabolical people in the industry, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. Like, people will do anything to win. Let's get back into this young man, okay?
Accepted by the corporate world. You can pause and read this, which gives us better understanding on why Jay-Z is in a music video with Marina Abramovic. Which gives us better understanding on why Jay-Z said in his song State of Empire featuring Alicia Keys, Jesus can't save you. Life starts when the church ends. Ladies and gentlemen, this is something that Jay-Z said in his song. He also said in his other song, I believe it's called Family Feud, I told my wife the spiritual stuff really works. So if he doesn't believe Jesus saves you, but he also believes in the spiritual stuff, what spiritual stuff do you think he's talking about? Y'all see how much is being exposed right now in 2024? You see what's going on with different pastors. You see what's going on with P. Diddy. Now you got things of Jay-Z coming out. 2024 will be a year of truth revealed. May the Lord continue to shed light on the darkness that we've been in for so long. Amen. God bless. Shalom.
God bless you, sir. That's where it all started, not crew. Because I was like, I can't I gotta do some research behind this post. Now, who is Marina Abramovic? Okay, let's get into it. She is just a briefing. She's weird too. All right, she's a Serbian conceptual and performance artist. Her work explores body art, endurance art, the relationship between the performer and the audience, the limits of the body and the possibilities of the mind. Being active of over 4 decades, Abramovic refers to herself as the grandmother of performance art. She pioneered a new notion of identity by bringing in the participation of observer focusing on confronting pain, blood, physical limits of the body. In 2007, she founded the Marina Abramovic Institute, a nonprofit foundation for performance art. All right, that's just a little bit of background on her. I'm not even going to dig into her too deep. Why Jay-Z would end up in a video with her? It's strange. It's weird. All right. So let's take a trip down memory lane. Back down memory lane. Yes. Okay. So y'all remember, let's start here. Because Kanye, let me tell you something. Kanye a little loop-de-loop, but he be speaking moments of truth. Y'all remember this? Let's get into this. Okay.
You're out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that.
Kanye West is coming for Beyonce and Jay-Z and exposing them for doing sacrifices?
But every time they say I'm crazy, it's just when I'm saying the truth. So what's the crazy part, really? It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
If you thought getting blacklisted by every major company and losing half of his money would make Kanye stop talking, well, you thought wrong. In fact, it looks like Kanye is now more determined than ever to expose everyone involved in the dark side of Hollywood, including his former friends, Beyonce and Jay-Z. In a new viral interview, Kanye spilled some major tea on Beyonce and Jay-Z and their alleged involvement in the Hollywood sacrifices. And while many fans are praising Kanye for dropping truth bombs on the elites, the Beehive is slamming him for using Beyonce's name for clout. So what exactly did Kanye reveal about Beyonce and Hollywood sacrifices?
They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
No, you, man.
But they can't control me.
No,
You see, it
you.
ain't no name I won't name.
It's been a little over a month since Kanye lost his billionaire status overnight, following a widespread campaign by multiple individuals and companies to cancel Kanye over his comments about the Jewish people in Hollywood. According to Kanye, he lost $2 billion in one day after several companies cut ties with him, including his longtime partner, Adidas. However, none of this has discouraged Kanye from speaking his mind. In an Instagram post captioned Love Speech and addressed to Ari Emanuel, the CEO of entertainment agency Endeavor and one of the most influential people in Hollywood, Kanye wrote, "I lost $2 billion in one day and I'm still alive. This is love speech. I still love you. God still loves you. The money is not who I am. The people is who I am." So, as you can see, despite losing all of his lucrative business deals and being almost completely deplatformed, Kanye's still not backing down, and he's not afraid to name drop anyone and everyone he thinks is involved in the dark side of Hollywood. And it looks like it's now Beyonce and Jay-Z's turn to get exposed. According to Kanye, they and Jay are involved in some type of ritual sacrifice. But before we go into what exactly Kanye said, let's go over some context. First of all, we can probably all agree that Hollywood is a very dark place. And while it's true that there are a lot of conspiracy theories about celebrities that have no basis in reality, no one can deny that the entertainment industry has a scary side that has destroyed many souls.
Period. Okay? We all know this. Hollywood is freaking weird. I remember like when when Beyonce first came out, like, because my brother was into music, he was like, yo, she indoctrinates a spirit in her. And I ain't believe him, right? Like, what y'all talking about? What you talking about? But as the years went on, I'm like, okay, her and Jay-Z are masters of trickery. They love to trick the public. Okay, so I'll take you to here. Y'all remember when she announced her pregnancy? It was at the awards show. I can't play the music, but yeah, look at there, Jay-Z. Y'all remember that, right? And then it was all type of speculation as to whether she was really pregnant. Okay. I don't know. Let me get rid of some of these tabs. All right. It was all type of speculation as to whether she was really pregnant or if she had a surrogate or not, because this footage then came out, right? Y'all remember this? When she sat down, it was the bend of the belly. Now, Beyonce has admittedly said that she suffered miscarriages. You know what I mean? And what would the world have said, like, if she would have hired a surrogate? Nobody would have said anything. All right. Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade, they had to hire a surrogate. You say, what's the big deal? That's how much image means to these people. But word on the curve is around this time, Jay-Z had a mistress. hmm He had a mistress, Kathy White. You see her right here in the left hand corner on my screen. Yep. Y'all want to know who Kathy White is? Let's get into it. All right, let's get into some background. Here we go. Child, the rabbit hole goes deep. The rabbit hole goes deep. So if you're wondering why Jay-Z will ultimately leave why Beyonce will ultimately leave Jay-Z, here's a lot of reasons why. And a disclaimer, everything here is allegedly. Okay? Allegedly.
Kathy White was pregnant by Jay-Z. And this is the same year that
Y'all heard? Kathy White was pregnant by Jay-Z.
Beyonce announced she was pregnant. The streets are saying that was just a distraction.
And don't nobody get no about Beyonce. She's doing far worse things than bleaching her skin. I promise you that. Kathy's getting divorced because she don't want to be called as a material witness or be named as an accomplice, but it looked like it's too late.
Y'all, it looks like the whole entertainment industry is going down in flames. And I say it can't come soon enough. So after Diddy, it looks like now it's his bestie Jay-Z's turn to get exposed. And the internet is now coming for him over the mysterious death of his alleged mistress, Kathy White. So if you're old enough to have been on the internet in the early 2000s, then you might remember chatter about Jay-Z stepping out on Beyonce and getting another woman pregnant. What? Fast forward a few years, and news broke that Jay's alleged mistress died suddenly. And get this, just days before the poor woman died, Beyonce announced her surprise pregnancy. And the headlines about Kathy's death quickly got pushed to the side and forgotten. And for what seemed like an eternity, anyone trying to dig up information on this particular topic would hit a dead end. And for some reason, the internet stayed completely silent on Kathy White and her suspicious death for years. But Cat Williams told y'all what will happen in 2024.
Period. All of these big events is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TGJ, any of them, all lies will be exposed. That's all.
So lo and behold, the silence on Kathy White was broken when journalist Liz Crokin decided to drop a bombshell on X earlier this month, claiming she had a conversation with Kathy shortly before her untimely death and warning Jay-Z that his karma may be just around the corner. But that's not all. Liz also gave credit to Kanye for exposing Jay-Z years ago. And in the meantime, internet sleuths have dug up old blog posts with eyewitness accounts describing alleged encounters between Kathy White, Jay-Z, and none other than Diddy. So what's the lowdown on Kathy White and her alleged involvement with capable of making people poof disappear? Let's break it down.
Y'all know how they say Beyonce wasn't really pregnant. She used a surgery. I believe that too. And this is the reason why. You know what I'm saying? They said this came out. It was a whole big deal. But that's why they silenced her.
Okay, y'all, let me give you some background first in case you're not familiar with the story of the woman who allegedly got between Jay-Z and Beyonce and paid the ultimate price, allegedly. So back in the early days of September 2011, a handful of small news outlets and celebrity blogs reported about the passing of a young woman named Kathy Coriana Corey White. And some of these sources tagged her as Jay-Z's alleged mistress. Now, here's the kicker. Just days before Kathy died, Beyonce announced she was expecting her first child. So while the mainstream media was busy gushing over Beyonce's pregnancy bombshell, the news of Kathy's death slipped through the cracks. In the meantime, it seems like someone went on a scrubbing spree, erasing all traces of Kathy from their online archives. But if you're willing to roll up your virtual sleeves like I did, you can still uncover some of the original articles about Kathy's death. So I found this article posted on the hot.
Okay. Oh. So Liz Crokin, she has been speaking out loud about this for some time. You know, every dog has its day. All right. So I found some Twitter posts of Liz Crokin. When was this posted? This was posted March 2nd of this year. Note the date. Oh, wait. All right, this is her original post, July 14th of 2017. When Kanye West says Jay-Z has murderers, I believe he's talking about the people who unalive Kathy White. Note the date, 2017. That's the year Beyonce announced her pregnancy. So Liz Crokin posts on her Twitter, "Hey Jay-Z, I was the reporter who talked to the alleged mistress right before she died and was unalive. I know everything. I know what you did. Go F yourself. Your time is coming. Maybe you and Diddy can share a prison cell together. Justice is coming." So if you wonder why they keep saying Jay-Z is next, Chill. And Liz, she has a history of reporting on serious things like trafficking and things like that. So I found this article. Shout out to Right Wing Watch. Liz Crokin will soon see more than 20,000 people arrested for the R word, torture, and sacrifice of children. Okay. So last week, fringe right wing conspiracy theorist Liz Crokin appears on Juicy Scoop with Heather McDonald, where she predicted that thanks to President Trump, we will soon see literally thousands of people arrested for the R word, torture, and sacrifice of children. Crokin asserted that the recent unalive of Swedish musician Avicii was tied to the fact that he was supposedly exposing elite pedo rings in his video. All right. So she does a lot of work. It also claims that the death of other musicians like Chris Cornell, Chester Bennington, Prodigy of Mobb Deep were likewise linked to this issue. Ciao. Woo! This is the year of exposure and reveal. I can't even go through that whole article. It's too deep, but I was done at Prodigy. I just told y'all, I just showed y'all like what he died from, how it was suspicious. Mm, 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 mm. It's all smoke and mirrors. Kanye been telling us. All right, here's another TikToker that exposed Jay-Z. I'm just presenting the information, Naughty Crew. That's all I could do. Y'all do your own research. You do what you want with it, okay?
Oriana White. I found this one particularly interesting because it was all shades of messy. Around 2010 and 2011, rumors of Kathy being in a relationship with Jay-Z were spreading like wildfire. Rumors only got stronger when she was spotted at a party with Jay-Z and Diddy at a club. The club party seemed to confirm that the rumors of the affair, and listen, the tabloids went off. It was the worst because this happened only a couple of days after Beyonce announced that she was pregnant with Blue Ivy. Jay-Z was dragged for filth for cheating on Beyonce again, and numerous tabloids tried to get in touch with Kathy to hear her side of the story. But to everybody's surprise, she passed away less than 24 hours after the pictures hit the internet. Even more suspicious, her social media pages also disappeared after she passed, sparking rumors that she was unalive. People were quick to point fingers at Jay-Z for allegedly putting a hit on her. Even though nothing was ever proven against him, it all remains an unfounded rumor and mystery. Still, now one thing nobody could deny was that her death didn't seem natural. The first autopsy report claimed that she had died from a wound to the head, but the second autopsy report claimed that she had suffered an aneurysm and passed away from it. Now I know that aneurysms can be sneaky and sneak up on you without previous warning, but it does kind of seem sus that the cause of death would change so drastically. I mean, from a physical wound to an aneurysm? Yeah, that's just kind of sketchy.
Doesn't it sound all too familiar? Doesn't it sound all too familiar? Hey, the dog. We heard some similar things like this in Kim Porter's passing. Birds of a feather flock together, Naughty Crew. Remember, there was multiple autopsies. The first one said she was murdered. Then Diddy paid to have it changed. Jay-Z has that same power. Jay-Z has that same. Doesn't it all sound all too familiar? Like I said, I'm just presenting what I found. This is all allegedly, but I don't believe in coincidence. There's a lot of mystery. A lot of mystery here. I don't believe in coincidence. That's too much of a coincidence. So people are wondering why Jay-Z may be up on the chopping block. And I'll take you back to Sloan Bella. She recently did a reading on Jay-Z. And she said his day is coming. All right, let's hear what Sloan Bella have to say. I've been holding this and waiting, Naughty Crew, like, because I'm like, I gotta tie this together. Why is she saying this?
Come up in November, and they come attached to another person, but not a person that you actually think, which would be P. Diddy spilling the beans as he gets dragged into court. No, it's not P. Diddy. It is somebody else. And I'm kind of swinging around to Justin Bieber. Like, I'm looking at the people up there, and I'm kind of torn between Chris Brown and Justin Bieber. But I'm going the Justin Bieber way here because Bieber is involved in this sideways. Now, this connects him to R. Kelly. High level pimping and pandering for the music industry through the trafficking of human beings. Okay, so I'm going to put that out there in that fashion. You, me, them, we're going to start seeing through the veil when it comes to Jay-Z, and within 3 years, public favor is removed. Now, he's not the first one to go down behind P. Diddy, but he's a close second. Russell Simmons pops up in the conversation. Okay, in the conversation. So I have not heard head nor tail of Russell Simmons. He pops right in right now for months. I mean, he went off somewhere and who the hell knows where he went. Those words, that hiding will come to play.
Is this the reason why Usher had to go see Uncle Rusty? Did the elite sentence behind over there? Like, chill. They doing, hey, Juanita. They doing some strange thing. Hollywood is weird and Naughty Crew.
Play in the future months. We're going to see conversation from Russell Simmons. It's either behind the scenes, it's something that is going to bring about a change in how the public looks at Jay-Z. I get Jay-Z connected to Clive Davis, connected to P. Diddy. And so there's a succession of things happening. Clive is old right now, so he's probably next in line, but I'm kind of shooting off with Chris Brown, and then I'm shooting off with Justin Bieber, and then I'm kind of going to MC Hammer. Like, it's happening. These people are being used on different levels to take other people's money, clean it, move things all about the country under the guise of their creative talents. So it's a combination that's coming after him. And when they take him down, they're going to take Beyonce down behind him. And it's going to start crumbling. He has a target directed at him because people want him found out. There are legal troubles for Jay-Z that come up in November, and they come attached to another person, but not a person that you actually think, which would be P. Diddy spilling the beans as he gets dragged into court. No, it's not P. Diddy. It is somebody else. And I'm kind of swinging around to Justin Bieber. Like, I'm looking at the people up there, and I'm kind of.
That's what Bella said, okay? She said the empire is crumbling. Hence why you see Beyonce out here hustling and pushing for her hair care line, these new albums, and things like that, to stay in good favor of the public. You have to remember these are master puppeteers. They love playing in our face. All right. And Jay-Z and Beyonce are experts at it. They've been doing this for years. For years. So let's get into Kathy White, right? And what were the circumstances behind her passing, right? Because it's all too mysterious. It's all like Naughty Crew. It's all like very like this is a lot. I just find it all like Naughty Crew. This is all like
That's suspicious. That's weird.
it's all very suspicious and weird. Okay, even the relationship with Jay Z and Beyonce, a lot of people say like she was a dowry. I believe her father got into some ish in the industry and had to sell his daughter. It's been happening for years from back in the day. Men sacrificing their daughters to pay their debt. So who is Kathy White? So Kathy White was a fitness and beauty expert, and she was found dead in her Manhattan apartment on September 2nd. White, a Howard University graduate. Who else is a Howard University graduate? Naughty Crew. Who else is a Howard University graduate? Did he do it? Did he not? Did he is. Okay? It's all coming together. A contributor, a contributor to various online publications and was the CEO of her own public relations firm, White Label PR. The reported cause of death was an aneurysm. The LA Beauty battle the blogs last year after the Hollywood Street King reported that she was the mistress of Jay-Z. The rumors were sparked after she and model Claudia Jordan, that's the Claudia, her hands are not clean. Claudia, what do you know? Her hands are not clean. Were allegedly spotted at a Las Vegas Tayo nightclub sitting at a table with Jay-Z and Puffy. Child, when I say the rabbit hole goes deep on this, Claudia, honey, what do you know? What do you know? So, here it is. A young woman who was rumored to be tied to Jay-Z has died at only 28 years old. Industry publicist, fitness, and beauty expert Kathy Karina White, known as Corey to her friends, has passed away. Friends of White have confirmed reports that White died from an aneurysm. It's not clear what kind of aneurysm she died from, as it can develop on many parts of the body. A website called Medical News states an aneurysm occurs when parts of a blood vessel, artery, or cardiac chamber swell. Either the blood vessel is damaged or there is a weakness in the walls of the blood vessel. As blood pressure builds up, it balloons out at its weakest point. The swelling can be quite small and very large. When large, it tends to extend along the blood vessels. As the aneurysm grows, there is a greater risk of rupture. This can lead to several hemorrhage and other complications, including sudden death. Her death has stirred up some unwanted attention for Jay-Z, which with claims of hitting love child in Trinidad and Tobago, and Illuminati theories claiming her death was a sacrifice for the famous couple. Wow. Wow. You know who else was a sacrifice? Aaliyah. Why she had to go? So Beyonce can be the biggest star. I mean, Mary J. Blige said it. And she probably got in trouble for saying it, but she said it. She said it. All right. And also, Jay was mad because Aaliyah chose Dame Dash. And he's a vengeful person, I believe. He's very, because he has a God complex. H to the is O, V to the is the, yeah, he has a God complex. And he's very competitive. That's why he likes sports. All right. And God forbid Aaliyah chose Dame Dash over him. And what was his revenge on Dame? Dismantle Rockefeller Records, right? That wasn't enough. Okay. Because now we with Beyonce and my girl gonna be better than yours. So Aaliyah gotta go. Hence Aaliyah. Because I'm sorry, the life of me would never sat right with me is people saying that she expressed concern about getting on that plane and she did not want to get on that plane. And she took some type of medication and she was passed out and y'all carry her on the plane anyway. Make it make sense to me, people. But Mary said it out her own mouth.
I just know that that was a murder. You know what I'm saying? That was a spiritual murder, whether people know it or not. Because God don't kill people. You know what I'm saying? Whether people know it or not. And I could go deep, but a lot of people I would have to really bring proof. You know what I'm saying? For what I learned. And she just was cut down in the prime of her life. And it's so unfair. And it wasn't time. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, I believe it wasn't her time to go because from what I know, it ain't supposed to go down like that. And just simple obedience, like, you know, your gut always warns you. This that your gut never lies to you. And something like luggage and clothes and jewelry and all this madness that we worship is called false idols. We need to really look at the bigger picture right now and look at how honey could be here right now. I just know.
Mary said, Mary said it. Mary said it. And that's what I'm saying, Naughty Crew. That's what I always say. Like, idolatry is a sin. God is a jealous God, and he do not like you to worship anything above him. All right. So you see these celebrities with all the jewelry, the cars, and things like that. That ain't it. That ain't it. All right, Naughty Crew. You know, this is the year of exposure. A lot of things are coming out. I just wanted to present to you guys what I found, but it all started with a TikTok for me, and I'm just like, what's behind this? And do your own research. But I believe like Jay-Z's hands are not clean in this. I don't think Beyonce's hands is clean. I'll take you back to the bodyguard who all of a sudden disappeared, by the way. Let me tell you, the bodyguards hold all the secrets. And after this, he just like disappeared. It's alleged that he ended up beat up or something. Here we go. Beyonce's old bodyguard.
Beyonce and Jay-Z will do anything to destroy anyone who speaks out against them. Okay, I get the threats, but you have to remember one thing. I know your deepest secrets. I know so much about you and what you've done. I know so much on how you got where you are, how you stepped on many people. Beyonce, how you guys ended Carrie Hilson's career because she said something about you. That's how hateful you guys are. How you step on anybody to stay on the top. So remember, your relationship was a business relationship, financial, to get to the top, to become billionaires. There's no love there. See, what's done in the dark will definitely come in the light. Keep your threats up. I'm here today, and what I got to say, I'm gonna say it. So don't make idle threats to me. Cause say I ain't Biggie. Say I ain't Beanie Siegels. I ain't Freeway. How you wrote all them off the minute they did for you to get you to the top. All them writing for you, and then the minute you get a little taste of success, you wrote them off. You just totally said, I don't know them. Say you don't know me. I dare you. I dare you. Remember, all the receipts, all the proof, the old school footage, I still have it. See, hardly nobody knows, but I'll say it, man. Yeah, Beyonce's on drugs. She's been on them for a long time, and you keep her that way. Y'all wish it what you wish it to stay on top. But there's one thing about me, bro. I can't be bought. This is Uncle Ron. Just like I know how you got started, I can put my foot down and make it all go away. Promise you. You're playing with the wrong one now.
Right? And let's not forget the illegitimate children. I did a video on his daughter speaking out. I follow her on the gram. And then his son, Romel, his alleged son. Now the daughter, she took an ancestry test, and Jay-Z's relatives came up in the ancestry test. Like, he could not deny it. And ultimately, I believe he bought her a house, gave her money, but her mom is suffering with like multiple sclerosis or some serious ailment or whatever. So let's not forget about all the illegitimate children that he has out here that he won't acknowledge. I mean, that just speaks to his character to me. Hey, Turag. Good morning. That speaks to his character to me. So his hands are not clean. All right. I feel like Naughty Crew, where there's smoke, there's fire. But it all started with a TikTok with me, and I'm like, it just let me down this rabbit hole. But this reporter, Liz Crocken, she not playing with Jay-Z. I mean, this is a recent post. And then you got your Tiffany Reds out here. And I finally figured out who was in that picture with Tiffany Red. That was Cassie. I didn't recognize her with the glasses. And Drew Dixon. But Liz Crocken ain't playing with Jay-Z. Okay? She's speaking directly to him. Hey, Jay-Z. I was the reporter who talked to your alleged mistress right before she died and was unalive. Okay? This post was March 2nd of 2024. Okay? And then also with Sloan Bella's reading, I was just like, because I didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to believe it. But you know what? People do some evil things in this world to stay at the top. Right? And Beyonce, she is a known witch. She's a known witch. I forget the tribe she's from, but I just remember my brother when she came out and me and my daughters was like dancing. He popped our cherry like Beyonce is a witch. And it's videos online of her doing some demonic things. Let me see. Now, Sloan Bella, she predicted Diddy's demise to the day, and she channeled Kim Porter's spirit to do that. All right, she predicted it to the day. So, like, she's a credible source to me. All right, let's see what this TikToker has to say.
Y'all, Miss Salone T has spoken. She has said Jay-Z is going to fall in the next 3 years, and he's bringing Beyonce with him. And how it's going to go is Jay-Z is going to go through first Clive is going to get hit, and then Clive to Diddy, and then Diddy to Chris Brown, and then Chris Brown to Justin, and Justin to MC Hammer. I don't know how MC Hammer got in this damn thing. But Miss Salone also stated that Beyonce is the person that also wants him to be outed. She says she is tired of him and she's going to bring his career down. And that's one of the reasons she thinks that everybody's thinking about the divorce part. He's also being tied to R. Kelly for X trafficking and money laundering. That's what she said. And remember, early 2000s, they did 2 albums together. So I don't know. This is weird because every time she predicts something or she says something, it kind of comes into fruition. And y'all know Jaguar Wright has always said that something was wrong with Jay-Z. She said Jay-Z was just sneakier. Jay-Z was quieter. Jay-Z was more calculated than Diddy. Jay-Z is not a flamboyant man in the sense of flashing his money or his power. He's very quiet and in the back. So we will see what happened in the next 3 years.
It's all going down. It's all being revealed, Naughty Crew. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and close the show there. I just wanted to bring to y'all what I found. Shout out to the replay game. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. But Sloan Bella, she's never off. She never off. And you can look at Beyonce, like she tired. She tired of holding all them damn secrets. And so she like, if I gotta sacrifice myself, so be it. So that's why I think she doing like this act 2, act 3. She dropping all these products. She got her perfume line. I think she's trying to set the kids' future up to make sure that they will be okay before she take down their daddy. Let me see. Yeah, James. I remember when Jay-Z was CEO and president of the Def Jam. And who's connected to that? Russell. LL. Remember LL had to buy Def Jam to save it? The dog said James, he did it to get back at Dame Dash. That just goes to show how vengeful he is. Jay-Z is a vengeful person. Period. He has a God complex. When he came out with that song, H to the is O, V to the is A, he really think he's Jehovah. He has a God complex, and so does Diddy. Birds of a feather flock together, Naughty Crew. All right. And so let's leave it in the comments. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, share my content on your different social media platforms. The rabbit hole goes deep. I mean, I could go on and on about this topic, but a lot of my Naughty Crew been coming to me like, do you think Jay-Z and Beyonce are going to get divorced? This and that and whatever. Well, I just laid out several reasons why it might possibly be the case. All right. Or why Jay-Z is next on the stopping block. And only thing I did, Naughty Crew, was...
Do I need to bring the receipts? Do I need to bring the receipts, baby girl? Because I got receipts. You want me to bring the receipts? Do I need to bring the receipts?
I just brought the receipts that I found. Okay. And I know it's a lot of Jay-Z and Beyonce fans But at the end of the day, no, to get to that billionaire status, your hands are not clean. All right, you have to sacrifice something. I don't care what nobody says. And to hear Chris Brown they've been trying to get Chris Brown for years. All right. So as you move through your day, Naughty Crew, and you hear all this tea out here, make sure you don't get
You ever been swallowed up? Swallowed up.
Don't get swallowed up by the evils of the world. All right. And to all my haters, if y'all got a problem,
You don't want no problems. You just talk like you do. Let me show you that you don't want no problems. You just talk like you do.
y'all don't want no problems. Y'all want no problems. I appreciate every last one of you joining me. Please, let's leave it in the comments. I want to hear what my Naughty Crew has to say. I wish you all peace and blessings as you move through your day. Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. 1.